In the dry islands of Indonesia, the air is thick with heat and silence. At first, nothing seems to move. But then, the grass parts, and something ancient steps forward. A Komodo dragon. It doesn't rush. It doesn't panic. It simply walks, as if the land already belongs to it. This is one of the most powerful reptiles on Earth. A predator built for patience. As the sun climbs higher, the temperature rises fast. For most animals, the heat is a warning. For the Komodo dragon, it's a signal. It's time to hunt. It moves slowly across cracked ground, its heavy body barely making a sound. Every step is controlled. Every movement is deliberate. And then, the tongue flicks out. Again and again. This is how it reads the world. Not with loud sounds or sharp cries, but with scent. Even in still air, the Komodo can detect the presence of life nearby. A weak animal. A wounded animal. Or something unlucky enough to be alone. Somewhere ahead, a deer grazes near the edge of the brush. It looks calm. Safe. But here, safety is an illusion. The Komodo dragon lowers its head and drifts forward, almost invisible against the earth. It uses the landscape like cover. Like camouflage. It closes the distance, quietly. Closer. Closer. Until there is only one moment left. Before everything changes. The attack is sudden. A burst of motion. A powerful bite. The deer jerks away in panic, stumbling as it tries to escape. Dust explodes into the air. The forest comes alive for just a second. Then the Komodo stops. It doesn't chase like a wolf. It doesn't sprint like a big cat. Instead, it watches. Because the Komodo dragon doesn't always need to win immediately. Sometimes, it only needs one bite. A wound that weakens the prey. A trail that leads to exhaustion. And time, working in its favor. Minutes pass. The deer moves farther away, disappearing behind the trees. But the hunt isn't over. Not for the Komodo. The dragon begins walking again, following slowly, reading the air with every tongue flick. It doesn't look hurried. It looks certain. But the Komodo isn't the only danger on these islands. Other dragons may be close. And a successful hunt can quickly turn into a confrontation. In the distance, another heavy shape appears. Larger. Hungry. Now the danger is not just the prey. It's competition. The Komodo dragon pauses, its body tense. It stands its ground, perfectly still, as if deciding whether to fight or vanish into the landscape. Because even a hunter can become vulnerable. And in the wild, hesitation can cost everything. The sun begins to drop, casting long shadows across the ground. The air cools slightly, but the island remains unforgiving. Somewhere out there, the prey is weakening. And the Komodo dragon is still moving. Still searching. Still patient. As darkness creeps in, the dragon disappears into the brush, swallowed by the shadows. Only the silence remains. But the hunt continues. Even when you can no longer see it. Because on these islands, the Komodo dragon doesn't need to be fast. It only needs to be close. And once it is, escape becomes almost impossible.